Spartans up by 3. They have a 7-0 run. Paul Roper and Daryl Kosiak with you, and Spartans with the lead. That's thanks to some good hustle plays by UNCG.
Yeah, a lot of them, and right now UNCG is basically beating Furman at their own game. They double them up in assists, lead them in steals, and lead Furman in fast break points, and those are all key things for Furman to be successful. Right now UNCG is taking it to them.
And UNCG able to get a timeout on a loose ball scramble, a heads-up play by James Dickey. As a result, Spartans keep possession. Right now trying to extend this lead. The largest lead for either team has been 6. That was by UNCG midway through the first half. And there's Troy for a 3. No. Rafferty the rebound.
Rattled in and out. Good find from Alonzo. Made that play in the first half. Troy knocked down the 3. That one rattled in and out.
Rafferty trying to spin around on Dickey. Smith almost took it away. Trying to say he deflected it off of a Paladin, but he's not going to win that argument.
Good post defense that time from Jordy Kuiper. Allowed that deflection.
Approaching 6 minutes to play in a tight ball game here at Greensboro Coliseum. 3 from Rafferty. Couldn't show off the range that time. And Alonzo let it go out of bounds.
UNCG read that out of bounds play. Furman takes a lot of pride in their side OBs. UNCG jumped it. Rafferty left open for a 3. I think he'd like to have that one back.
He can hit on the 3 from time to time. Entered as a 35.7% shooter from beyond the arc, but he does most of his work down low. Missed on his first attempt of the ball game. Here's Smith with 10 to shoot. Alonzo going to the bucket underneath, and Dickey unable to slam it in, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it did look like Alonzo took an extra step there. We'll have to see that maybe on the replay, but great aggressive play from Dickey. Great find from Alonzo. Aggressive play from Dickey going right to the rim, and that's what the officials have done all day long, is reward the more aggressive player. It was close. He kind of hop-stepped a little bit, so it looked like it was more of a travel than it was.
Here's James Dickey at the line, and he makes his first foul shot. By the way, that's the 4th foul on Matt Rafferty, which could certainly play a key role down the stretch. He'll have to sit for now. Jeff Beans enters the game. Dickey making that first foul shot to make it a 2-possession game. Second on the way from the redshirt sophomore, also good. He's got 12.
Well, if Beans has that kind of spot-up 3 that Rafferty had the last time, he ain't missing. So UNCG has to make sure they don't leave him loose on the perimeter.
Beans shot 43% from beyond the arc in conference play last season. He's been slowed by a foot injury this season, though he has started up to heat up for the Paladins as of late. Paladins needing a bucket here. Smith trying to go to the hoop. Kuiper and Dickey teaming up. Let that shot go out of bounds with 7 to shoot.
We'll look for some quick action here from Furman. Watch Sibley, who's taking it out of bounds. Watch him get the ball right back. See Kuiper, great job keeping his hands straight up. Dickey in there, just poking it away.
And we have a whistle. Looks like we have a foul before the inbound.
Kuiper had a hold of his arm, I believe. That gets them to the line. 9 team fouls on UNCG.
Kuiper with his 3rd foul, and Jeff Beans will go to the line, an 81% foul shooter. There's a 1-and-1. He makes the front end.
He could be a key player there in these next 3 minutes. His ability to space the floor, knock down a free throw. UNCG has to keep an eye on him.
That's the first point for Furman in nearly 5 minutes, and the second shot no good. Until that free throw, Furman had gone 4 minutes and 45 seconds without a point. Still a 2-possession game. Troy, now Alonzo, right wing 3's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
He knows how to draw the fouls coming off those screens. Everyone's looking right at him, chasing him off the screens. If he gets a little contact, he's going to sell it. Furman just a little over-aggressive that time. You see coming off the chase, good screen by Dickey inside, Marvin Smith, that knocked Sibley off the run just enough to allow him to overcompensate and essentially dive at Alonzo. Who turned and knocked down, who fell down onto contact.
He's 4 of 5 from the line so far tonight. makes the first foul shot. Second time he's been on the line as a result of a three-pointer.
Of course, I can overhear the Furman play-by-play guy behind me, and he was chortling at the acting job by Alonzo. I guess it just depends on what lens you look at the game through.
Second on the way is also good for Alonzo.
Real
6-point lead.
Coach Ritchie is wondering what's going on out there. I believe he's done. Sometimes he's had a case tonight.
And that free throw good. Largest lead of the game for either team at 7. With 4:54 to play. Alonzo with a game high 17. That's a season average. Got to get it across the timeline. Davis barely does. Takes it right to the rack. And the rebound goes to Dickey.
And Marvin let him get past there on the screen. You get nice aggressive play at the rim. You got to make that layup, though, with the game down to 4 minutes to go.
Almost travel there, but they keep it alive. They try for the alley-oop, tipped away by Sibley.
Yeah, great read from Sibley. Not quite high enough on the pass. It needed to be above the other side of the rim. A little bit short.
Furman trying to break a 12-1 Spartan run as this one goes out of bounds.
Spartans would have liked to have had that one. That lob, that was open. And it might be there again if they can get a good screen, because Furman right now is really locked on Alonzo any place he goes. So if he's the passer, that might be open. Or the screener, I should say.
And down to Davis, back to Fowler. Fowler able to draw the personal on Marvin Smith.
Marvin trying to hand check a little bit right in front of the official. They're going to blow the whistle when they see that. Great take from Daniel Fowler.
Second foul on Smith puts Furman in the double bonus, so 2 shots coming up for Daniel Fowler. There's 2 of 3 from the stripe so far, and he rims out on the first free throw attempt. Again, not like Daniel Fowler, an 86% foul shooter entering the game. But this is a Furman team that has struggled from the line in conference play this year. Shot 62% in the first 6 conference games until a 17 of 20 night in Sanford, and Fowler misses both.
I believe they're shooting 62% on the game tonight.
Next dead ball at the media timeout. Furman now 9 of 15 from the free throw line.
See baseline runner action for Alonzo. Good job by Fowler diving the pass. Troy needs to shorten that pass angle a little bit.
Well, you're right. You predicted that it would go to Alonzo. Fowler read it. And out of bounds. It'll be back to UNCG when we come back. Spartans up by 7, trying to pull away late in Greensboro.